She told me she needed a break, not a breakup, just space, 7 days to clear her head, to find herself, she said. We'd been together for 3 years, lived under the same roof for 1. Things had been shaky lately, sure, but I never expected her to ask for time apart. I tried to keep my voice steady as I agreed, even forced a smile, trying to show her I was okay with it. Inside, though, I felt like the ground had been ripped out from under me. She packed a small bag that night, kissed me on the cheek like it meant nothing, and walked out. No tears, no hesitation, just silence and the click of the door behind her. I stood in the quiet apartment, staring at the spot where she'd been only moments before, wondering what I did wrong. The stillness was unbearable. Her absence echoed through the walls like a memory I couldn't shut off. That first night without her was brutal. I didn't sleep. I just laid there, staring at the ceiling, glancing at my phone. Every few minutes, hoping for a message, nothing. The silence stretched endlessly. By the second day, I forced myself into distraction, went to work, grabbed drinks with friends, even ran through the neighborhood until my legs burned, trying to outrun the ache in my chest. But every time I stopped moving, my mind returned to the same place, her walking away like it was easy. I told myself, if she comes back, she better have a damn good reason. Then came day 3, around 8 p.m. A knock sounded at my door. I wasn't expecting anyone. Curious and uneasy, I checked the peephole and there she was. Her hair was a mess, makeup streaked down her face, eyes red and swollen from crying. She looked nothing like the composed woman who'd left days ago. I hesitated for a second, then opened the door. She didn't say hello. She just looked at me with a lost, hollow gaze and whispered, "Can we talk?" I stepped aside. Saying nothing, she walked in slowly, almost cautiously, as if she wasn't sure she belonged here anymore. She sat on the edge of the couch like it had turned into unfamiliar ground, and I stood across from her with my arms folded. "I thought you needed space," I said, flat. "Controlled, I did. Or at least I thought I did," she said, her voice trembling. "I wanted to feel free, to reset. I thought maybe I was missing out on something." I nodded once, tight-lipped, waiting. She took a shaky breath. So I went out, met up with some friends, tried to have fun. One of them introduced me to a guy. My stomach dropped. That sick, sinking feeling surged up, hot and immediate. My fists clenched, but I stayed quiet, locked in place. "Nothing happened," she said quickly, shaking her head. "I swear, we just talked, but I felt empty the whole time, like I was chasing something that didn't exist, some fantasy of a fresh start. But all I could think about was you, about us. You left me," I said, quieter now, the words landing somewhere between accusation and disbelief, like I was still trying to figure out if I had imagined it all. That's when she broke. Full body sobs, the kind that shake your ribs, her voice cracked between gasps. I was scared. I felt stuck, like our routine was closing in on me. I thought space would help me breathe again, but the silence, it was loud. "I didn't expect to miss you like that. I didn't expect it to hurt." I wanted to yell, to throw her words back at her and make her sit in the pain she caused. But I couldn't. I had loved her too much, too long, and now, watching her like this raw and unraveling, the anger in me softened, losing its edge. I sat across from her, not sure what to say. Finally, I asked, "So what now? You just come back like nothing happened?" "No," she said, shaking her head. "I know I hurt you. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness right away, but I had to come back. I had to say I was wrong. I want this us, not just the good days or the exciting stuff. I want the ordinary too. The quiet mornings, the awkward arguments, the lazy Sundays, all of it." We sat in silence for a long time. I noticed her fingers twisting the ring on her hand, the one I gave her on our anniversary. She hadn't taken it off. That hit me in a way I hadn't expected. A small, silent promise that hadn't been broken. "I don't know if I can just forget this," I said, my voice low. "I don't expect you to," she whispered. "But I'm here, if you're willing to try. I won't ask for space again. I'll ask for you. I'll ask for help, for patience, for understanding. But I won't run." There was something different in her eyes, a truth I hadn't seen in a long time. Not desperation, Not manipulation. Just honesty, the kind that comes after staring down your own reflection and not liking what you see. I leaned back, taking a long breath. Part of me wanted to shut her out, to make her feel the emptiness she left me with. But another part, the part that still remembered what it felt like to wake up next to her and feel like everything made sense, couldn't ignore the fact that we'd both made mistakes. And maybe, just maybe, we were both willing to fix them. I need time, I said, but I'm not closing the door. She nodded, tears still streaming. But this time they seemed to carry something else, relief. The quiet kind. She stood slowly, hesitating. Should I go? She asked. I didn't answer right away. I just looked at her, really looked at her. Then I walked over, gently took her hand, and led her to the couch. We sat down, shoulder to shoulder, not speaking, not fixing everything, just sitting in the silence. And maybe that's where healing starts, not with a grand gesture or a sweeping apology, but in the quiet decision to stay when it would be easier to walk away.